Joining us right now is Brockton Mayor Robert Sullivan. Mr. Mayor, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Dan, as always, thanks so much for having me on again this week. I appreciate it.
First thing I want to talk to you about right now, Mr. Mayor, is this nor'easter that's going to be rolling through the area. Is there any notifications or things you want to let residents know at this time?
No, I mean, we're tracking it in terms of the expected rainfall. At times when we get heavy rain, we get certain areas of the city that, are impacted by some flooding. DPW Commissioner Pat Hill is out actually driving around the streets right now, the known streets that create that issue. But again, if you don't need to be out this afternoon or tonight, I would ask you to please stay home. It is going to get pretty windy, and it's going to be pretty rainy and crummy. So out of just abundance of caution of safety, if you can stay home, please do. But again, we don't expect to have any type of negative impacts. We don't expect any power outages at this time.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. And I understand you're at a climate conference right now.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm down at Bridgewater State University. I want to thank President Fred Clark for hosting Plymouth County, and I have to give a shout-out to Plymouth County Commissioner Greg Hanley and to Plymouth County Register of Deeds John Buckley. Several years ago, Plymouth County entered into a sister county agreement with Ireland, the county of Donegal. And there's a Transatlantic Climate Alliance today going on. It's a conference. It's really spearheaded by former State Senator Mark Pacheco. But the folks from Ireland, and I want to thank and welcome Mayor Kennedy from Donegal. She is here with Gary Martin and Anne-Marie Conlon, two experts when it comes to environment and climate and economics. We had a wonderful welcoming event last night, but today it's really about best practices, and we have a vested interest to work collaboratively, not just in the county and in the Commonwealth and in the country, but internationally. So we're going to continue to meet today, and then this afternoon I will host them at City Hall. They are going to stop by Rocky Marciano's house on Dover Street in Brockton. They were expecting to throw out the first pitch tonight at the Brockton Rocks, but unfortunately with the weather, I don't think that's going to happen. But, I'm really excited. City of Brockton being the only city in Plymouth County, 106,000 residents, Dan. And, my heritage is Irish. I'm an Irish citizen and an American citizen. Both my grandparents came from Ireland, in Mayo and in Waterford. So proud day as the mayor, and really look forward to continuing to listen and learn today at the Climate Alliance conference at BSU.
And I will ask you about the Brockton Rocks, but before we get to that, of course, this weekend is Memorial Day, and there are going to be some observances in the city.
Yeah, as always, we will always remember those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice. We will be doing our Memorial Day parade. Kicking off on Monday. Again, same route as years past. It line up at 10 a.m. at the War Memorial on West Elm Street. I want to thank Kelly Young, who is our veterans agent for the city of Brockton. And, we're going to continue to have the flags up at the cemeteries around the city of Brockton. The public cemetery is owned by the city, and also we collaborate with those that are private cemeteries like St. Patrick's that's owned by the Archdiocese. So, again, it's a solemn day to remember loved ones that have passed, and again, the brave men and women that have paid the ultimate sacrifice for the city of Champions, Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and the United States of America as a whole.
And also, there was recently a Special Olympics event that took place at the high school.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I was up there yesterday at Marciano Stadium. It was on the Harry Allen track in the Armand Colombo Field. On almost 600 Special Olympic athletes, true athletes. And it was great to be up there and just see the smiles on their faces. And win or lose, it's not about that. It's about having fun and enjoying athletics, being outside. It's a little cold. Unfortunately, Mother Nature didn't bring us a warm day. But like every year, it's just great to get together. And I want to thank the volunteers of the Special Olympics and Dr. Priya Tihiliani, the superintendent of schools with BPS, and everybody that made it such a special day for the unbelievable Special Olympians.
And speaking of sports, the Brockton Rocks back.
Absolutely. I was there at opening day. Jim Rice was there the next day. He's one of the owners of the team, and we're going to win some and lose some this season, but it's really an unbelievable professional environment. Pro baseball, really quality on-field product. But what's really great, Dan, is it's a family fun, economic, reasonable event to go to. So you can go to Campanelli Stadium, see great baseball, but enjoy a soda and a hot dog or a cheeseburger, and it's not going to break the bank. And You're not paying the crazy parking prices like you do in the city of Boston when you go to Fenway. So, again, if you haven't gone to the Brockton Rocks, I would respectfully, humbly ask you to take it in. It's a great, great, great experience. And Friday nights they do fireworks, and the field itself is in tip-top shape. So, again, Campanelli Drive is abutting Brockton High right off of Route 123 on Belmont Street.
And also, we got to give some kudos to the drone team. They're heading to the state finals.
Yeah, I mean, amazing boys and girls. And again, I've said this many times on your radio show, Dan. I mean, it's about the next generation, and we're really in good hands. I mean, the students are just great, great, great ambassadors of what's right with education, and they listen and they learn, and they just exemplify really what it means to be a champion from the city of champions. So I wish them all the best, and no matter what what you do in the classroom and outside of the classroom, as the mayor and as the chair of the school committee and as a product of Brockton Public Schools, I'm just really proud of everybody.
All right, Mr. Mayor, we're going to have to leave it right there, but thank you so much for speaking with us. We do appreciate it.
Thank you, Dan. I'll talk to you next week.
Indeed. Brockton Mayor Robert Sullivan.